start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, start spreading the news.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Karine, and today I'll be filming a pack with me video. So I am going on a little road trip for 2 nights and 3 days to New York. I'm kind of lucky because I live a 6-hour drive from New York, so it's always fun to like take a little road trip from time to time with friends. One of my favorite cities. I don't know, when I go there, it is a lot and it is chaotic, but I don't know, I feel so inspired when I'm there and I really love it. So anyways, if you've been following me for a while now, you do know that I love to travel, and I've actually gotten a lot of requests to make a video about how I pack and what I pack. A luggage company called Romwe reached out to me for the launch of their new color, Sky. It's like a really pretty pastel blue, and I thought that it would be the perfect opportunity to make the video about how I pack and give you guys my tips and tricks and show you guys kind of like the process that I go through when choosing outfits. So I got the bigger carry-on size, and it has some pretty cool like accessories to the bag that I really love and that make it more practical and convenient. So it has an ejectable battery. If ever you're at the airport, you want to charge your phone, you can use your suitcase, which I think is really awesome. And there's also a lock, so if you don't want people getting into your bag, there's already a lock integrated into the suitcase. It also comes with a bag for your dirty clothes, which also is like waterproof, so if you have any like wet bathing suits or anything, you can still put that in there. And it also has like a built-in like compressor system. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but if you're an overpacker and you like to pack a lot of different clothes and outfits like I do, it's perfect because it just kind of like pushes everything down and allows you to close your suitcase without the struggle. So I honestly had a really good time. I've used the luggage twice, and both times it was just a super easy process to pack and to travel with it. I also got the everyday bag in black nylon, but they have a bunch of different colors and like different materials to choose from. So I'm sure that there's something you could find that you like. And Romwe is actually a brand that I've heard of before, and that I actually admired their bags and luggage kind of from afar because they are pricey, but if you're someone that loves traveling as much as I do, I definitely think it's worth investing in some really good luggage. And another thing that I love is that both of the bags just like fit perfectly. You can slide your everyday bag to the handle of the carry-on, which is like just so smart. So it also has like those wheels that like do the 360. I don't know, it's so easy to bring around. Alright, so enough rambling about the bags now. I made a little stop motion video once again about like my tips and tricks and how I pack, and also the outfits that I brought with me to New York. So I really hope that you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Love you guys! The first things that I do before I start packing is I check the weather, and I also make a list of things that I need to pack just so I don't forget anything. I always try and stay as organized as possible, so I pack everything in separate little bags. It's important not to forget any meds or prescriptions that you may need. I don't want to promote taking meds, but I thought I could share some that have helped me with traveling. I'm a light sleeper and I have a hard time falling asleep, especially in strange places, so melatonin really helps me. Gravel helps if I get nauseous in cars, planes, or boats. Advil helps with pain, and Tums just in case you don't react well to something new that you eat. Although the trip was short, these are some things that I always pack no matter what because I use them all the time. I always bring whatever nail polish color I have on for touch-ups, and I always bring a nail polish remover just in case I need to completely fix a nail, along with some pads. I also use the pads to take off my makeup with coconut oil. I love keeping small, travel-friendly packaging to repurpose them with my products when I travel. I also transferred my face cleanser into a smaller package to save space. always have my tea tree oil that I use for spot treatment and that I need, especially when traveling, along with my most essential skin product, my moisturizer. All of my toiletries together, including my toothbrush and toothpaste, my epilator to remove body hair, deodorant, sunscreen, and my hair accessories. Since I was staying at a hotel, I used the soap and shampoo that the hotel provided, but when I stay at hostels, I always bring my own. This time I was taking a road trip, so my carry-on wasn't going into the plane, but if ever it was, you have to be careful with liquids and make sure that they're under 100 milliliters. To avoid spillage, I always keep my liquids in a Ziploc bag, or I add a plastic wrap under the caps just to be safe. If you run out of little pouches to put your things in, I always like to place my chargers and loose wires in a sunglasses case. When packing, I always start with my shoes. I like to put my socks in them to save space and to help keep their form. I wrap my belt alongside the bag, also to save space. And I pack all of my heavier, less fragile stuff near the wheels and my more fragile things at the top to avoid them getting crushed. Once everything is placed strategically to save as much space as possible, I fill in the gaps with my PJ and small shirts to hold everything in place and to avoid everything shifting around while I travel. So in New York, it was announcing very hot one day, hot with chances of rain the next day, and cold and rainy the last days. I don't usually plan my outfits when I travel, but in this case I did since it was a short trip and the temperature really varied. I decided to pack 2 outfits for hot weather, 2 outfits for colder weather, 1 outfit for a night out with the girls, and I also packed a hoodie and a rain jacket for the rain just in case. In any case, I always pack versatile basic items that I can mix and match, and I always pack some bolder pieces to keep my outfits interesting. Whenever I travel, I'll bring 1 pair of comfy sneakers, a dressier pair, in this case my mules, and a pair that suits the destination. So I chose to bring my sock boots. As for packing my clothes, I like to think that I have some kind of system to once again save space and to avoid wrinkling my clothes. So I always start with bottoms, and with skirts and shorts I just usually fold them in half. Then I roll my pants and my tops. This helps once again to avoid wrinkles, and it actually helps save space in your luggage to roll rather than to fold all your clothes. And then I'll usually add like my thicker like jackets or sweaters on top everything. And I also like to place everything in a way that I know where it all is, and when I'm getting ready for the day I don't have to like move all my clothes and make a mess. Though I said I tend to overpack, I still always like to pack as much as possible but still leave a little bit of space for any souvenirs that I want to bring back home. So that's some little tips and tricks that I use to pack. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Love you guys!